Yo, so I just came back from this hour and a half conversation with my friend David, and I had to capture some of my thoughts about the amount of gratitude and love and hope I feel for the future. We're talking about people in our lives that are around our age that are just making just fat stacks of cash, and about all that we've accomplished in the past decade. We just had our 10-year high school reunion a few weeks ago too, and then it got us down this train of thought, like, yeah, there's all these things that are like our metrics in life that are so important and so visible, like the amount of money I'm making in particular, and how easy it is to just look at that number and just decide whether or not I'm living a good life, or I'm worthy, or I'm on the right path. And then we started reminiscing about all these amazing things that we've also done on our unconventional paths through life. We started talking about that time when I met your folks, and I heard that story about your uncle that even you didn't know. That time when we went to Seattle and we met that girl, and then you were my wingman. That time when we went and stayed in that hostel. That time when you made your ex's parents so impressed. And just all these moments that aren't on a LinkedIn profile. They're not on a resume. They're not on an Instagram page. They're these quiet little moments where I was human, and I was making somebody happy. I was making somebody comfortable and safe and laugh. And that is just so, oh my God, that's the meaning of life that I want to have, that I want to assign to my life. And I get so fucking caught up and anxious even about how much I'm not producing, how my level of athletics could be higher, how I should be this or should be that. And then I have a conversation like this, and there's just such an unbelievable amount of peace that I felt in the last 10 minutes driving home after having this conversation. And even now, watching the sunset over here, it's 7 o'clock in Texas, and just such an unbelievable amount of peace and gratitude, like I said earlier. But let me get this. He's texting me. We were just talking about a message that we sent to a friend. The ability to make people happy is a special one, bro. Is this gonna focus? Yeah, if that's like the meaning I get to ascribe to life, like the ability to put myself in a position to make people happy, then I'd be really fucking happy with that. And I could use reminders like that more often of the memories that I create are truly the most valuable pieces of my life. And I read that kind of stuff all the time online. It's like, oh, create memories, not things. And oh, it's your life is more than a paycheck or a dollar sign, or but then bills hit, and then I get a car accident, or I have medical bills, and I have insurance to pay for, and all these things come up, and I get sucked into that conversation about the world and about what my worth is, and it's honestly a lot of it's tied to the material wealth, and I'm gonna recognize that as real, and I still want to excel. I still want to make those fat fucking stacks. You know what I'm saying? But I can also get there in a way that's peaceful, and in a way that is true to myself, and in a way that is kind and can lift others up along the way. And I really believe that. I really believe that. And that's why I'm making this as a future reminder to myself and to whoever else may watch this, because I feel that this is a worthy message of sharing. Because as I was driving home, I was thinking about all the people that I'd showed love to in the past. My family members and my friends, and the parents of my friends, and the friends of my, even strangers. And then it made me excited to be that person again in the future. If that's the effect that conversation can have, then I want to distill and capture as much of that into this video as possible, so that I can just dose myself up with that whenever I'm in need of tapping into that beautiful, loving, kind soul deep down. Cool. Cheers.